I want to share with you something that is going to make you more likely to reach your goals in 2026. Okay, so we're looking at the lens of work, right? So now in 2026, I've got some goals, you've got some goals, but our path forward is determined by what has happened in the past. And we use this lens to be able to reflect on what has happened before and to be able to also create a story and identify the pattern based on the other experiences that we've had. But in having placed this lens so far away, I am working by limiting set of beliefs, and I've also got my lens small. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to move this lens closer to me so that all this fuzziness goes away, and I'm increasing my potential space of even the story that I'm creating. I'm breaking out of my limiting belief and I'm using other data points to create a story that helps me have more movement, have more range, so that I can also have more range as I move forward into the future. And it's also possible that I'm actually up here, which means I can start my goals up here, but because I'm not reflecting and because I've got a limited belief here, I am limiting what is happening as I move forward. Connecting the loose dots and identifying the pattern becomes important because you're looking at how you got there. You've got what was it that you did between each of these points that you moved from one place to the next. Okay, so the few things you've done here is one, you've created a story that breaks out of your limiting beliefs. You've looked at all the other data points to make this story richer. And you've also identified what was the path you took to be able to have these other experiences, have these other data points to make this trajectory have an larger scope of movement compared to that small scope of movement or that limiting belief and limiting story you've been telling yourself. Therefore, by identifying the steps and looking at your past patterns, you also know what steps you need to take to be able to reach the goals that you want to in 2026. Make sense?